Like we're live. So I've got a couple of decks built for Edison format. We've got Heroes, Blackwings, Gladiator Beast, and Gigaplant. I'm gonna be testing out the Heroes today. It seems to be doing really well. I'll go over my reasoning for some of the card choices here before we get started. It's mostly a stun variant. Obviously, you see the skill drains, you see the Royal Oppressions. I do have some concerns about the deck, given that Royal Oppression does stop things like my own Miracle Fusion and my own Future Fusion. It hasn't really created much of a problem, though, as the deck doesn't really rely on Royal Oppression to shut decks down. The Skill Drain puts in a lot of work. The Honest actually puts in a lot of work. I was playing this with, what's that guy called? The Crusader of Endymion. This boy right over here. He's a light Gemini, so he does work with both the Honest and the Gemini Spark. I was doing originally two of him and two Gemini Lancers. My concern, though, was that I wasn't having enough materials for my Absolute Zero, so I decided to bump Gemini Lancer up to 3 and go with one Elemental Hero Ocean, since he is searchable by, Stratos, E-Emergency Call, Rhoda. And Honest just seems live pretty much every game, due to the fact that I do have, the 3 Neos Alias, the 1 of Stratos, and then the 4 searches for them. And then with the 3 additional Gemini monsters, the Gemini Spark's always live, and this card puts in a lot of work. I've been testing the 3 Starlight Roads, and they're going really well, both against Blackwings, Gladiator Beasts for the Icarus attack, the Gizaris. Of course, preventing my opponent from hitting me with a Heavy Storm is also nice, and the free Stardust Dragon does turn the game around, even if you can't revive him with his own effect when he's cheated in the Starlight Road. The Hero Blast is nice too. Being able to recycle the Neos Alias while popping a monster has been pretty great. The D-Prison handles most of the problem cards. Even things like the Machinas, which I thought were going to give me some trouble. Fortress, D-Prison, it hasn't really been a problem. Royal Oppression also helps deal with that issue. I'm not too sure about the extra deck right now. Obviously, I have the 3 Ab-Zeros, the 3 Stardust Dragons, the Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. He's for the Cyber Dragon in the side deck. I was also considering playing a few copies of System Down to be able to handle the Gadget decks and the Machina decks. I haven't really figured out what to do with the side deck yet, though. You'll notice the Dust Tornadoes for handling the Stun Mirror matches, or people playing that Dace Lakuta deck that I've been seeing a lot of. The Trap Holes are great against Blackwings. I've also considered Book of Moon, but I find that getting rid of the monster seems to be a lot more useful, especially when I go up against the Gladiator Beast matchups. And if you run into anybody playing, that Raikou deck, whether it's the Flame Veil variant or some kind of Light Sworn variant, the Noble Limit of Crossout has been huge. So, I'll go in. If anybody on Zodiac wants to come find me, I'll put Edison as the dual note. I can usually get a game pretty quick here. Oh, look, someone else actually started an Edison room. See if he lets me join him. Hakeem Lax. Doesn't seem to want to accept my challenge. There he is. I imagine he's probably going to go first. Most people do. I think he's having internet trouble. If anybody's got any suggestions as to what I should be playing in the extra deck, I'd really appreciate it, because, like I said, just been having a hard time figuring it out. XZs weren't out yet. I don't play any tuners in the deck, and I'm not playing Brain Control or Mind Control, so I don't really have a need for synchros other than Stardust Dragon. Give him the old good luck, have fun. It's a pretty solid hand. It's not fantastic. I do have a water, which is nice. I've got the Neos Alias with the Honest and a couple of traps, so as long as he doesn't hit me with a Heavy Storm or something, I should be pretty okay. If he doesn't set any back row, I'm probably just going to set the bottomless. Well, I guess it depends on what he's got on the field, but I don't want to give him the free 2 for 1. I think I challenged the slowest player in history. He's just figuring out his deck. This deck's definitely the best out of the ones I've tested. The most fun one was definitely the Gigaplant, though. I was playing a Gigaplant with Super Alloy Beast Raptinus, just basically swarm the field with lots of big monsters. And then you can end on a big synchro with either Nettles or Copy Plant or something. It's not as good as it was when... Alright. It's not as good as when Dark Strike Fighter was legal and you could just FTK your opponent with it by going into Copy Plant, Dark Strike Fighter, and calling it a day, but honestly, I do want to at least play the Emergency Call because I want to deck thin out the monsters. I don't play very many monsters, and it's nice to be able to get into traps nice and early. I'm going to grab the Stratos, but I'm not going to summon him this hand, or this turn, rather. Reason being, having the Neos Alias with the Honest is going to be more useful, and then being able to summon Stratos next turn to potentially pop a back row is also going to be a pretty nice move. Let's move over to main phase 1 like we should have already. I think he disconnected. Maybe that's his problem, and he's just been having internet trouble. Let's give him a few seconds to reconnect, and then I'll just try playing against someone else, because this hasn't really worked out at all. Yeah, let's not play against that guy. Oh hey, someone else playing Edison. Let's see if Bandit Cave wants to play. A lot of people have been playing hat format. It seems a lot like a lot of fun. I would definitely play hat format given the opportunity, but it would just be a matter of actually preparing for a tournament in real life, you know, make it worthwhile. I don't know if this guy wants to play either. You know what? I'll just start a room. And if anyone wants to play, feel free to join. I'll just take the first comer. Except if it's that one guy with the terrible internet. I'm not clicking on him. Absolutely not. MLG Ben Probel? Sure. Let's go, Ben. I'm really bad at rock, paper, scissors today, huh? 0 for 2. I mean, it's not a wonderful hand, but if I draw either a monster or a tutor for a monster, that'll be fantastic. There we go. So my first instinct is usually to search for the Stratos, but with the Gemini Spark in hand, I don't see that being the best move. I really just want to go for the Neos Alias, especially since I can also recycle him with the Hero Blast. In response, he's not going to give me a thumbs up or anything, huh? We'll swing. What's up, man? Yeah, we'll do the Gemini Spark. To grave, sack it off, draw a card. Gemini Spark to grave, and we got the Honest too. So I got the Hero Blast to reset on the Honest, the Skill Drain, the Bottomless. This is honestly a fantastic hand. And he's playing X-Sabers. This is pre-Dark Souls, though. I don't think Dark Souls came out until November of 2010, so he's basically missing his best card. Dude. You're really going to Heavy Storm my 4 back row? You already know I've got it. We'll go with the Stardust Dragon here. Now I'm in even better shape than I was before. Now, I can Hero Blast without popping a monster, but I think that I'd rather save it. I don't necessarily need to push for damage, especially since I've already got this much advantage. Although this might just be another Emmer's Blade, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Especially since whatever he summons I can also hit with the Hero Blast if I want. Another Emmer's Blade, huh? You know what? I might just end it. If he summons something else, I'll probably hit him. No, you know what? I would probably just let him summon out the Faltro so I can bottomless it. And then hit whatever else he's got with the Hero Blast. We'll save it. Save it for when we need it. I assume he's probably going to go Air Bellum, Fall Troll, something like that. He's looking at his extra deck. He's got a tuner in hand. He's probably got... Oh, he's got the Gold Sarco. Huh. I thought he had the Air Bellum. He's going for the Fall Troll. He doesn't have it yet. Okay. That makes sense. If he summons the Air Bellum, I'll probably use the Hero Blast on the Emmer's Blade. That way he can't get another search and he's just stuck with an Air Bellum in attack mode. That's not what I thought was going to happen. Alright. Stay my main phase 1. I'll save the Gemini Lance. Well, I do have the Miracle Fusion, so I do want to get the Water to Grave. Maybe I should just start pushing for damage. Yeah, let's, we'll flip the Hero Blast. I'm going to add back the Neos Alias. Declare effect to pop Emmer's Blade. He's got it all figured out. I think I should flip the skill drain just in case that's something stupid. You never know if it's going to be like a Spirit Reaper or something. I'll go with the Neos Alias over the Gemini Lancer just because I have the Honest. And just because I don't know what it is, I'm just going to swing with the Stardust Triangle. Oh, he did have the Air Bellum. He just didn't summon it for some strange reason. I thought he was going to try to Synchro. Maybe he was just afraid of my back row, or just didn't have anything useful. But I figure Goyo Guardian probably would have been a good pick. Or like a Naturia Barkion. They're both Earth, right? Yeah. Although I don't know if Barkion was out yet. Yep. Yeah, I'll accept a rematch, sure. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, I was just about to say I should have done a match for the side decking. In this matchup, Nomina Crossout wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, but I don't really need it. All my monsters can get over all his monsters, and the Emmer's Blade doesn't really summon anything that's a big threat to me. I don't need the Skyscraper Captain Gold to get over anything dangerous. I don't see him playing any continuous spells, so unless he's going to side deck in something dangerous, which I should save that for game 3. I didn't really see any back row to be worried about, and he's just been setting monsters, so I'm not going to do the trap hole. I don't see any of this being bad against him. He's going to be synchroing. Roller Potion will stop his Fall Troll. Honestly, I think my main deck is just really set up well for this matchup, so unless he sides something crazy, I think we're all set. Really mediocre hand, but I got a little better. You know, come to think of it, I should have just set the Torrential and called it, but that's alright. That's why we're here to test play, right? He's gonna get his Emmer's Blade's effect. Gets another Emmer's Blade. Maybe I can bait another Heavy Storm. What if that's a Heavy Storm he's got face down? I'm just gonna set 2 Starlight Roads. Just because you never know. What if he blind shots one with an MST and then hits you with a Heavy Storm? I don't have to worry about my back row at all this game. Thinking. I should just Torrential. Honestly, I shouldn't have even summoned the Neos Alias. I should have just set the Torrential and called it, but whatever. I've got the Ocean. Best case scenario, maybe Ocean can grab back Alias. He's going to -1 himself for that Gold Sarco again. To grab the Fall Troll again. It just seems like such a risk, just hoping this... Oh, got him Z-Call, I guess, is good. It's not looking that great, but hopefully Ocean's effect will resolve. During my standby phase to grab back the Neos Alias, because having the Gemini Spark, I'll be in really good shape. But I'm still going to try to bait out something like if he's going to deep prison or if he's going to mirror force, I'd rather use it on Ocean than just about anything else. So, and plus I do have the bottomless to protect him. Yeah, we're definitely gonna bottomless that bad boy. Finished. There, Bellum. Oh man. I figures I'll take the 100, so it didn't work out after all. The deep prison will help. I hope he synchros into something, gets greedy, and then it could just deep prison whatever he gets, but he's gonna grab back his Got him Z call, so he's in great shape right now. Oh, you know what? I have to. I think the misplay summon the Neos Alias earlier might actually cost me the game, but I'll hopefully learn from that mistake and not do that again. Yeah, 1 for 1's good. I forget what this guy does. From your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, he's good. Alright, I'll take 1,000 life, I guess. His turn is just going in all kinds of directions I wasn't thinking it was going to go. He plays very defensively. Oh, that was probably one of the better cards could have drawn. Do wish I had it last turn, but I'm also going to set the Gemini Spark just in case he summons another Air Bellum. I don't want to lose it. Miracle Fusion would be nice. I would like to get an Ab-Zero on the field, but... Oh, no. The Cold Wave, he is... got me. Yeah. Yeah. I'm at 8,000, so he's gonna have to push for some serious damage right now. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely possible to make a comeback, but it's not likely at this point. He's got a Got him Z call down. Oh yeah, Cold Wave is from my turn too. Yeah, it's been a while. Let's play again. One more game. I think I'm good. I'm happy with it. I definitely would have had that game if I just had the Torrential and not summoned the Neos Alias, but... Then I'll actually get to go first for once, which is nice. This deck loves to go first. Just being able to set a whole bunch of back row. He sure is thinking hard. I'm gonna be going first for once. Not a wonderful hand, but we can probably make this work. Okay. I don't know, bluff it like we actually have an answer with the Gemini Lancer, but... I was actually thinking about dropping Miracle Fusion down to 2, but it's so good when you actually pull it off. I just need one of the Neosalius and one of the 5 cards that get it. Why am I not able to go to main phase 1? Is my game frozen? There we go. A little bit of lag there. I'm going to summon out the other Lancer, see if I can bait out a Torrential Tribute. He seems cool with it. Okay. I mean, that's most likely going to be an Ember's Blade. Let's see if he Mirror Forces me. That would be awesome. A Sangan. Searches the Ember's Blade. I'll hit you directly for 18. And we'll set the Gemini Spark. Have another answer for later. That'll be good. Getting the Stratos or the Neosalius or one of the tutors is going to be awesome. Having the 2 Miracle Fusion in hand. I don't know if he'll have very many answers to Absolute Zero. That was not great. I could also just pop it with the Gemini Spark, see if I can maybe... Yeah. I'd rather wait until he plays something so that I could get more bang for my buck, but... Let's swing at it. Let's just see what he grabs. See if he grabs the Full Helm Knight or the other little guy, or just another Ember's Blade. Curious. Yeah, I would really rather save it. I'll just swing over it. Let him grab whatever he's gonna grab, it's fine. Another Ember's Blade. I wonder what his plan is. Can I go for a Synchro now? Does he get the Arabellum, the Full Helm Knight, the Rescue Cat? Rescue Cat. Oh, you know what? Because it's face down, it might not actually work. Well, he's going to look it up anyway. I actually have all the rulings open for it. Let's see. Well, I guess he found it. Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure, but I know that you can do Royal Oppression more than once per chain. I just wasn't entirely sure about it being face down. Honestly, there's not really a lot that he could summon that's going to give me a hard time, so I may as well just swing at the Ember's Blade. Last one. Let him grab his full helm that I assume he's just gonna. You get Tremor's Blade no matter what. That's a one-time only, negate the attack. May as well just make you use it. I assume you're going to... I assume he's going to... Well, no, he's not going to synchro. He realizes he's locked on the Royal Oppression. It's definitely the kryptonite of his deck. Still no Neosalius, no Stratos, no Rhoda, no emergency call. Just keep swinging. These Gemini Lancers. He's thinking. Book of Moon, he says. You know what? I'm going to run it over anyway. May as well handle another back row, I guess. Well, he'll try to run it over. It's got to be face up, so I'll tribute it now while he's still face up and attempt to pop that card. That was good, yeah. Set. I don't get my Gemini Sparks effect because that Book of Moon will be engraved by the time it resolves. I got someone on my turn. At least his Fallen Knight's not big enough to get over my Gemini Lancer, but he's probably gonna... He's got to have an Air-Vellum by now, right? Cold Wave. Urgh! Yeah. No, it stays. Why would you think that continuous spell and traps die from Cold Wave? I'm aware that I can't activate it, dude. You cold waved. You made that way more confusing than it had to be. Man. Twice he got me with that Cold Wave High on Line move. Maybe Miracle Fusion at 3 is too much. He knows my monster's defense is 14. Yeah, I don't see a way out of this even if I Yeah, he's gonna Gotems. He's got it. Yeah, I feel like the 3 Miracle Fusions just isn't gonna work. Let's work on that. I feel like that hand was... It would have been really good if I had gotten a way to get the Neos Alias. Is there... I don't think there's another searcher, though. I think I'm maxed out between the Stratos, the 3 calls, and the Rhoda. There's no, like, card that just searches random Gemini monsters, right? Let's take a look at some spells. A lot of them are just going to probably be based around giving them their effects, gaining an extra summon, things like that. Yeah. I mean, nothing's really stopping me from putting in, like, Upstart Goblins to really get into the monsters. But I'm wondering if more back row would be more helpful. I'm not entirely sure. Who knows? Maybe it was just a bad hand. Even Future Fusion would have been a great draw that game. You know? Future Fusion, any of the Searchers, any of the Neos Alias. I mean, how often am I really going to draw 3 Miracle Fusion and none of the 9 cards that will make it live? Yeah, let's chalk that one up to a bad hand. Let's try again. I'm gonna reject you if you have a swear in your name. Maybe I should just challenge that Monk Mo guy over there. At this rate, he's got to have at least 1 or 2 people challenging him, right? Oh, DD Dan. Man. I really got to work on my rock, paper, scissors game. And now I just have way too many monsters, you know? An Ocean, a Neos Alias, and a Rhoda. Wish I had any one of those last game. I would have been in great shape. Good old T-set, huh? I have a lot of monsters, so let's start with the Rhoda. Is that good? Good, he says. He's a Sea Serpent. So it's really just the Neos Alias and the Stratos. So we'll add Stratos to hand. We're going to activate the emergency call. Neos Alias to hand. I'm going to normal summon the Stratos, grab the 3rd Neos Alias, and just draw nothing but spells and traps for the rest of the game. How about that? I might not have a wonderful opening hand, but all my draws should be good. True. I actually wasn't sure of that. Oh. Miss Ryko? Yep. You jerk. honestly. If he flips the Raikou and picks the Solemn Judgment, I'll let it go. But if he flips it and picks anything else, I think I'm gonna Solemn it. Although no, I have to Solemn it anyway. Well, because I would have to before he declares target, but that's on him for rushing it. Black Wings, Sirocco. Alright. I don't remember what Sirocco's defense was, but I'm fairly certain it's less than 18. I think it's like 14, isn't it? Something like that. Swing at it with Stratos. It was 900. It's even lower than I thought. Yeah, I really hate this hand, but whatever. Last game I couldn't get a monster at all. Now I can't stop getting monsters. That's the way it is. I mean, the hand's gonna get better as each turn goes on. Should I just be pushing for damage? Honestly, getting a graveyard full of heroes isn't necessarily a bad thing, so maybe I'll just push. Does he play anything that Stratos can't get over besides the Mega Hamster? Who knows, he might play 2 Mega Hamsters, let's not take any risks. Raikou pops an Eos Alias, sure. We got a Necro Garden over there. Is he playing like a Vayu Turbo probably? That's gotta be it. Like Lightsworn Vayu Turbo. Should I set the MST? Should I hang on to it? He's probably, if he's playing Vayu Turbo, I can't imagine he's playing Black Whirlwind. I'll hang on to it. I'm not going to give him any pluses off of like a Heavy Storm or anything. He's good. Yeah, it is a Vayu Turbo. So he's going to summon out his Armed Wing then. I mean, I did like this deck, but with Charge of Light Brigade at 1 this format, it's not that wonderful, let's say. Plus, he's just going to run right into the Mirror Force, so this worked out perfectly. Gain a lot of advantage off of that one. Go to standby. I'm going to hit his back row. Main phase 1. I do want the Ocean to resolve, but even if he doesn't, having him in the grave is going to be super useful. But I do have a Neos Alias in grave, so my Hero Blast is live. Although that is lethal anyway. Oh no, he has the Necro Gardener, so he's fine. So as long as he doesn't normal summon Sirocco, I can pretty much get rid of anything he brings out, right? He doesn't have... Yeah, he's nowhere near a Judgment Dragon. He's just got 2 Raikous, although I don't even know if he's going to play Judgment Dragon in this deck. What could that be? Another Mega Hamster? I really don't want to run into a Torrential, so let's just swing over it, because if Neos Alias gets over it, it's game anyway. I forgot to get Ocean's Effect, but... Do you want to play again? He doesn't want to play again. Type Edison in the dual note and see if we get any other takers. Facing against Mad Invoker. Am I just like 0 for 100 on these rock, paper, scissors matches? I don't feel like I've won one yet today. Alright, so same thing as last time. I'm not going to summon the Neos Alias. I'm going to set the Torrential probably by itself, to be honest. Unless I get the Starlight Road, I don't really feel comfortable dumping a bunch of stuff. Unless he sets a couple cards. If he sets one, I don't know, it might be too risky. Do I really need the skill drain of the bottomless? Probably not. I'll let him run into the torrential and then we'll go from there. Nope, nope, nope. By battle, send a plant type monster in your graveyard and special summon it, huh? Alright, well, let's summon out the Neos Alias. Get hit with his bottomless, I assume? Or something? No? Yep. I mean, at least I got the second Alias, so I'm not, like, completely out of luck, but... Oh, I really don't want to run into a heavy storm, but would he have set the bottomless otherwise? Let's just do it. If it was gonna heavy storm, I would have been in bad shape no matter what anyway, so... let me think. Hold on, guy. Wait. He's in such a hurry. Yeah, you know what? I'll take the... I'll pay the 1,000 for skill drain. And then I'll take 16. Because now instead of wasting my bottomless, I can just swing right over it with Neos Alias or Gemini Lancer. This guy's playing a weird plant variant. I don't know if I would be playing Botanical Lion in a plant deck, but alright. Maybe he knows something I don't. Alright. Alright, guy, we're like 30 seconds into your main phase 2, hurry up. Although I feel like the server is just super slow today. I don't really remember Infernities. I think they were like after. I remember the that infinite combo with Bryanek and Infernities. Oh, this guy is really getting me with this banishing my Neos Aliases, man. That's fine. I can take 16. Oh, I thought he was going to try to push for damage, summon out something else big. But I mean, I'm in good shape if he does try anything funny. Got a Bottomless, got a Starlight Road. A Gemini Lancer is bigger than his monster. And now I get an Honest, now they no longer have a light. Hope I don't run into another Bottomless. It looks like I'm good. We'll swing over the Lion, get him off the field. Yeah. Man, he is just chock full of answers today. Probably should have anticipated that and just not attacked, but I really just want to be rid of this Botanical Lion. He's really putting in work today. It just feels like I'm drawing everything one turn too late, huh? I'll set the Honest. He's not going to be able to get over it anyway. And if he does summon something that can get over it, I do have the Bottomless anyway. Dandelion. I need a hero. He banished both my Neos Alias I got this tournament, this game, so that Miracle Fusion is just completely dead. Yeah, between Bottomless being at 2 and most people playing 3-dimensional Prison, maybe Miracle Fusion at 2 would be better. It just seems like it's dead all the time. I haven't summoned an absolute 0 at all today. Yeah, he's got this one. I'm gonna drop Miracle Fusion down to 2. I'm just seeing a lot of it, and it hasn't been live a single time today. I mean, it's... I just don't know what to put in for it. Is there anything else that helps with, like, normal monsters? Problem is I'm only playing 6 Geminis, so it's not like Heart of the Underdog or something like that is even going to be remotely worth it in this deck. Again, could look at Crusader of Endymion. He's nice, he works with Honest, he works with Gemini Spark, he'll get us out of a lot of ugly situations where I wasn't getting any monsters, but then again, I feel like my ratios have been really good outside of, games where I just get way too many monsters, but that's unavoidable, really, even when I'm playing only, 8 monsters and 4 searches. So it feels like I should be having really good hand ratios. I could be playing something like Book of Moon to dodge some of the stuff that's banishing my Neos Alias. But you're just going to wind up engraved anyway. Better engrave than banish, though. He is a target for Honest and for Gemini Spark. Yeah, you know what? Let's drop one of the Miracle Fusions. It's just been dead too many games in a row. It's not that I want to drop that engine completely, of course, but I'm still not sold on Future Fusion, but I feel like I should be, because I do play it. It does make the Miracle Fusions live. It is nice when I get the absolute 0 out on it if my opponent doesn't handle it. And it does also make Hero Blast live. Maybe I'm just not sold on it because I haven't been drawing it, but let's see if that 1 card difference makes any difference whatsoever. I've seen a lot of people playing this deck with 1 skill drain and 1 Royal Oppression, and I'm not so sure about that. I mean, I can see why, because most people who do are side decking a second of each, but I don't know. Maybe is it better to just commit to the strategy rather than just try to play the field and be sort of good against all the decks? Hey, I actually won a game of rock paper scissors. I feel like that was the first time today. I think it was. Now the question is, do I grab the Stratos or do I just go straight for Neos Alias? Because I do have the Gemini Spark. Oh, I get to draw 1 more card anyway. Maybe on my turn, normal summoning Neos Alias, having him play the Bottomless and then hitting him with a Gemini Spark might be better. So I think I'm going to drop the Stratos first. Deck thin, get a +1, have just a body on field anyway. Because if whatever monster I summoned is destroyed on his turn, it may as well be Stratos that gets destroyed. Grab that Neos Alias. Should I set the Hero Blast? You know what? I think I will. Just because Neosalius is probably going to wind up in the grave really soon anyway. That Gemini Spark dodge is just really nice. He's got a back row. As long as that's not T-set saying it, I'm pretty good. And it doesn't look like I'm going to be having to deal with a heavy storm because he's got a whole bunch of back row, so... I mean, I guess... Yeah, Trap Dust Shoe. I mean, it's... I'm thinking. I don't really want him to get rid of the Neosalius, but I also don't really want a Solemn Judgment to Trap Dust Shoot, so... I guess I'll show him my hand, yeah. Maybe he'll be dumb and get rid of the ocean instead. Maybe he's scared of the Miracle Fusion. Oh, nope. We'll shuffle. I mean, he's probably just putting that there to remember what he's got, what I've got, but... maybe I should just summon out the ocean. Having Miracle Fusion live isn't necessarily a bad thing. Ugh. Giant rat. Well, I'm without a Gemini monster now, so I'm just... Oh, he's playing this deck. Okay. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna swing over it. Grab whatever you're gonna grab, I guess. Looks like he just wants to keep a body on field. As much as I hate having Royal Oppression together with Miracle Fusion, I think that Royal Oppression is going to be too useful in this game to not play it. And I don't really want to get rid of both my monsters for an Ab-Zero right now. The more I play, the less I'm sold on Miracle Fusion. Ab-Zero is nice, but Miracle Fusion either sits in hand or is just drawn on really inopportune time. And I think there are probably cards that are better that I could be playing. That would also mean not having to play the stupid Ocean. I could play like, what is it, Beast King Barbaros? 3,000 attack, goes down to 19 when you normal summon him, goes back up to 3,000 with Skill Drain. That might be a better move. Or I could even just play more Geminis. Yeah, I think dropping the Ocean and dropping the other two Miracle Fusions is going to be the right move for this deck. It feels bad just because Absolute Zero is such a good card, but I'm playing a lot of stupid cards for the sake of being able to play Ab-Zero when I'm not summoning him every game. And in fact, I'm summoning him in fewer than 50% of the games. I got nothing to answer her, right? Yeah. We'll just swing at her and let him negate the attack. Not playing the Miracle Fusion also frees me up from having to worry about being locked into waters, too. I don't necessarily think there's something better than Gemini Lancer that I could be playing, as far as just a big beater Gemini monster, but... we can take a look at what Gemini monsters level 4 and lower there are that are available. You're gonna draw a card, yeah, that's good. Because that's the thing, is like, Miracle Fusion's nice and all, Ab-Zero's nice, but Royal Oppression puts in too much work against too many decks. Yeah. Thinking. Yeah, you know what, that's fine. Because during my standby phase, I can just get it back with Ocean anyway. I forgot about that effect. Then I can't oppression it because it's during damage step. Yeah, he's suiciding to get a bigger monster, huh? Smart, I guess. Are there any other good elemental hero normal monsters I could be playing, maybe? Yeah, that was pretty devastating. I mean, in this case, the Miracle Fusion would be great, except that I have the Royal Oppression, so it's just not wonderful. I could also MST my own Royal Oppression, but then everything that he wants to do is going to be live, so... You know what, I'm going to admit defeat here because I have several slots in my deck that I want to change, and so I don't think that playing that game is going to be constructive at this point. We're going to get rid of the Miracle Fusions. I'm not completely sold on getting rid of the Future Fusion just yet. It is nice to fuel the grave. I don't need the Elemental Hero Ocean. What Elemental Hero normal monsters are there? I wish that there were more Elemental Hero Geminis. I don't think that there are, but we can take a quick look. Just Neosalius, yeah. Let's look for normal monsters. Because they'll at least be targets for Hero Blast. No, none of them are really worth it. So it's really just Neosalius that we want with that. How about this? Let's search for Gemini monsters. Level 4 and lower. That gives us some search by release date. That way we have all the non-legal stuff on the second page. I think everything Crusader and earlier should be good. When did Crusader come out? I just want to be 100% sure. Because I know he came in that starter deck, but I feel like he had an earlier printing. I fairly shouldn't I double check this. It was Stardust Overdrive. Okay, so we're all set. It was legal. I could play more Crusaders. They're live with Honest. They're live with Gemini Spark. I do also own 3 in real life, so I can play him in the Sunday tournament without having to worry about needing to order more. This guy's a 1900, which is also nice. He's a fire, though. He's also a 19. The water is an 18, but since I'm not playing Ab-Zero, he's only in there as a future fusion target. Let's see what sets he came in. I'm fairly certain I have this card. Warrior Strike, Battle Pack 2. Okay. Are there any more that are just lights? 1500 attack, 1600 attack, 1900 attack, 1700 attack. I also just don't want to wind up with too many monsters, you know. So I could even drop a Gemini Lancer or 2 to lower my monster count, or I could drop him altogether. If I'm going to drop the Future Fusion. I do like fueling the grave, but -1ing myself for a future Ab-Zero. Maybe playing some good back row will be better. We'll test it without for now. Which means we don't need the Gemini Lancers. That frees up a few slots for us. We'll do one of. He's only live with Gemini Spark. Which honestly, he is a Rhoda target, which is nice too. I'm just not sold on playing him at all, to tell you the truth. No, he doesn't really mesh well with the deck. I do want to keep my monster count low, but I feel like this is too low. I don't really count Honest, it's more of a hand trap, so I've really got 7 monsters and 4 searchers, so that's 11. I could be playing Upstart Goblin. Increase my consistency, which would actually really help in this deck if let's say I play Rhoda first, grab Stratos, normal summon Stratos, grab Neosalius. I've now taken 2 monsters out of my deck before I Upstart Goblin. So that increases my chances of drawing into better things, and Upstart Goblin will help me get out of bad hands where I don't have monsters. So maybe that is the right move. And it was at 3 this format, so we're going to be grabbing 3 Upstart Goblins. That does leave 2 slots, though. I could do some like back row hate, like a Dust Tornado or something. The Gemini Sparks have been really nice, though. Trying to think what else was good this format that I should just be worried about in general. No, Skill Drain is actually at 2 this format. I've got the ban list open in one of these. Yeah, Skill Drain, Royal Oppression was 2, Bottomless, Decree, Ultimate Offering. Yeah, E-Hero Ocean is legal. The reason I dropped him was actually because I'm not going to be playing the Miracle Fusions. I found that there's too much confliction with the Royal Oppression, and with people playing just about every deck right now seems to be playing 2 Bottomless and 3 Deep Prisons. So one problem I've been running into is my Neosalius is just getting banished anyway. So either I'm trying to get him back with Hero Blast or I'm banishing him with Miracle Fusion. So I just wound up with not having Neosalius in grave like at all. So I felt like I was being too limited by having to play too many water targets. So I'm going to try going without the Ab-Zero right now. I didn't want to use, like have the deck rely on Ab-Zero too much when I haven't summoned him once all day, you know? And even last night when I was testing, I found myself I think I summoned Ab-Zero like twice at all, you know? So I think that having cards that answer problem cards is going to be more useful. I wish that they were better Geminis out. I mean, there still aren't good Geminis even really nowadays, but having Honest with a bunch of light targets I think does catch people off guard though. So the Crusader's nice. And I'm pretty sold on 3 Starlight Roads. It's come in handy so many times, not just for the Heavy Storm, but most everybody seems to be playing Mirror Force, Torrential Tribute. It's come up quite a few times. So I think that this is the stuff I do want to play. I just need to figure out what else could go in these other 2 slots. Trap Hole is not bad. It's good against most decks of the format. It does stop, Black Wings, obviously. They don't get their Black Whirlwind, which I think was at 2 anyway, so maybe I won't run into too many of them. Yeah, Black Whirlwind was at 2. Were there any other good... Compulsory Evacuation Device is another good one. Solemn Judgment at 1 is tough. I would definitely play more if I could. One of the problems I have is normal summon Neosalius and having him get hit with something silly like a Bottomless, but at the same time, playing Book of Moon on him isn't going to be the best strategy anyway. He's just going to get run over. Having him in grave is more useful than having him banished, but... Were the Forbidden cards out yet? Lance and Chalice and stuff like that? Take a quick look. 2011, Storm of Ragnarok, so that's out of the question. What was I running in? Let me just save this real quick, and I'll take a look and see if there are other traps that I wasn't thinking of that I put in other decks. Yeah, honestly, the Compulse wasn't really testing all that great. I thought that I'd be seeing more synchros than I do, but... I don't see Call the Haunted being super useful. My grave seems to be empty pretty much all the time. And this Gigaplant deck, I wasn't even playing any traps. It was a fun deck, but it's not wonderful this format. Are there other stun cards that I wasn't thinking of? Other like negation things? I was looking at some other decks that some other people were playing for some inspiration. There's a lot of dark bribes going around, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Also not a big fan of Trap Dust Shoot. If you open it, yeah, it's great, but if you're not opening it, you're just not really gonna win that game. Like, drawing it later in the game is just really, really terrible. I'm thinking Trap Hole might actually be really good. I'll give it a shot. I'm gonna test it for a couple of games, see if it comes in handy. Because, I mean, it's good against a lot of the Lightsworn stuff. It does catch Lumina, it does catch Lila. It's good against the Gladiator Beast, it catches everything. It's good against Black Wings, because it does stop them from being able to resolve their Black Whirlwind. Just trying to get stuff that's going to be live against pretty much any deck. I think I faced this guy earlier. Bandicade. Alright, I get to go first. So the Upset Goblin really worked out, because being able to go with E-Emergency Call... Oh, I almost forgot first. Draw. The manual draw still gets me. Normal summon, declare effect. I now have 2 fewer monsters in the decks of my Upside Goblins. It's just going to be better anyway. Hopefully I can get a Solemn Judgment or a Starlight Road. That didn't really work out. I mean, I could set the Skill Drain and the Oppression, or the Skill Drain or the Oppression. I think just setting the Oppression is going to be better against most decks. I don't want to set both, get Heavy Stormed, and then be like, well, that's a good game. I want to be able to at least keep one of them. And I think the Oppression is just going to be more helpful in general. Just like that. Perfect. And he set a back row. He might have just set his Heavy Storm to bait me in the setting more stuff. I don't see a lot of people doing that lately, though. Or at least not the past couple of days. So I think I'm going to set the Skill Drain. And then I might just pass turn. You know what? Having a Neosalius Engrave would be good anyway. So even if he were to get rid of it, having my Hero Blast be live is going to be worth it. So we'll do that. Because I have the feeling that's probably going to be a Raikou. Most times when someone sets it, it's the Raikou with a hamster. So being able to chain the Skill Drain is going to be devastating rather than just running it over and running into whatever his move is. I mean, if he summons Caius, I mean, I have the Skill Drain. I don't really have another answer to Caius, though. Yeah, he's got that Genzo. Oh, great. Yep. Yeah, I guess so. I have a lot of answers to Jinzo in the deck in general, but I just don't have any in my hand right now. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna need like an Honest or a Gemini Spark or something to get around him. Is he just going to tribute it for another big monster? I wonder what his plan is with the brain control. Unless he's just pushing for damage, which doesn't seem like the best move if he's going to give me back the Neos Alias. Yeah, he's got it. Let's play again. That Jinzo was really tough. I mean, I could play Cyber Dragon as a counter to Jinzo, and I just might, actually. I don't see the trap holes being helpful. The Cyber Dragons are going to be good against him. Well, how many Jinzos do you think he's playing realistically? And then if he's playing bigger monsters, the Captain Gold and the Skyscraper are going to come in handy. But what other cards should I be taking out? Just another Crusader. Don't want to wind up with too many monsters, so if I'm putting in 2 Cyber Dragons, then I'm taking out a couple of Crusaders, putting in a Captain Gold. That seems fine. I could put in the Nobleman of Crossouts. He's obviously playing monsters that he sets because he had that little blast guy. But I don't know what would be more useful against him. I mean, if he's playing Jinzo, then things like this just aren't super useful, but I also don't want to drop all of my protection either. Could get rid of the upstarts in favor of Crossouts. For this matchup, let's try it. Right, it's my choice. I'll go first. That wound up being a really bad hand. Set an Oppression, set a Mirror Force, go. If he Heavy Storms, I'll just scoop. Probably should have set just the Oppression. Viewing extra deck. What is he planning? I hope you do. Mechanical Chaser. I'll take the... No, you know, I'm gonna... What if I don't draw the monster? Yeah, I'll play it safe and just Mirror Force him. I don't want him to drop Jinzo on me next turn. Is he just playing a straight-up machine deck? It seems like it. Maybe I should have set the MST. I have the Royal Oppression, though. Not having monsters really hurts right now. The Crusader of Endymion would have been better in my hand than that Skyscraper. Your turn, buddy. Did you disconnect or something? Here he is. Cyber Dragon's Way. I guess I'll just set lots of cards. Nope, I get a monster eventually. I feel like I sided wrong. He's just gonna push for lots of damage. I didn't want to do that, but if you normal summon Jinzo, it was game, so I wasn't going to be able to get around that, I don't think. Not that I will anyway. Oh, there we go. Well, something. I don't get a search, though. Well, let's go stick with that. No, I wish I didn't have that skill drain on field. This just isn't my day today, huh? Damage step, he says. Damage step, damage step, damage step. Think, 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 think. Yeah, man, you got it. The side deck needs a lot of work. I was going to play System Down anyway in the side deck. I'm really thinking the Skyscraper and the Captain Gold's one of those things that seemed good on paper. Actually, it really didn't, to be honest. It's just not good in general, so I don't feel bad about getting rid of that. I really wish there was some... Well, I don't know. The trap hole seems pretty okay. Let's try one more game. I think I just need practice not playing cards incorrectly, and I really just need to learn the format a little bit more, being able to anticipate what my opponent's going to do. I didn't expect so many X-Saber players. About half of the decks I played against today were X-Sabers. This is pre-Dark Souls, so it's I feel like the deck's just not that great, you know? Fall Troll's nice and all, but it seems like until they draw Cold Wave, they're just... like, that's their only real out. I don't know. Maybe it is a decent deck. Maybe I should test some X-Sabers either tonight or tomorrow. There we go. We gotta play. Hey, I'll go first. Yeah, let's go through the whole politeness thing. Good luck, have fun, all that good stuff. No monsters, so let's see if this Upstart Goblin gets me into a Stratos or a Searcher or something. Got the Rhoda. I am going to do the Stratos rather than the Neos Alias, only because if he's playing Bottomless and I normal summon the Neos Alias next turn, I want to be able to just dodge with a Gemini Spark and make him waste his Bottomless, get the plus off of it. So, and being able to thin one more monster out of my deck is also pretty nice. Honestly, setting everything with a Starlight Road down, I just feel real good about this. I'm gonna hang on to the Gemini Spark though, but I think I'm just in really good shape for this game. I'm gonna skill drain on his turn, just so I don't get hit with like a Dark Bribe or something, or anything else. Possibly a Raikou or something. Having the Neos Alias with the Gemini Spark and the Hero Blast just means I have all kinds of answers to problems. So I think I'm in really good shape right now. Is it good? Doesn't seem like he's doing anything. I'll swing over it just in case it's a Mega Hamster. Ooh, Mirror Force, he says. I am going to Starlight Road that. And giving me the Stardust Dragon still gives me protection against a heavy storm too, so I'm just in good shape all around. I think I'm going to set the Gemini Spark just as an interrupt in case he has some kind of combo. I don't have enough information about his deck yet to know what he's doing. Let me think. Bottomless, Hero Blast, Deep Prison, Gemini Spark, and he's going to Foolish. Yeah, Foolish is fine. Wonder what he's going to send. Dandelion, get his 2 tokens. I don't have the Oppression, so I guess the tokens is fine. He's going to tribute 2 tokens. Let me think. I'm gonna bottomless it. Yeah, he doesn't want to play. I don't blame him. My hand was kind of nutty that time. It's nice when the deck actually cooperates. It would have been nice having a second game against him, though. I wonder if he was playing Quick Draw Dandy Warrior. I know that a lot of people were playing the one of Titanial on that just as a good lone Fire Blossom target. I'm actually really surprised I haven't run into any Latent Darkness Dragons yet. Sort of thankful too, but that was a really good hand. Vega of the Void, Edison. Match 2 out of 3. No, I don't want to watch. Let's see if Macro Show wants to play against me. Yeah, nobody wants to play me. Skyther 3. I guess he's going first. Good luck, have fun. I should really change my avatar thing here. I don't even think I selected that. I wonder if that's like a default thing or something. Or maybe I did when I first made the account forever ago. I haven't really been on Dueling Book up until like a couple days ago. Testing for Edison has been really good. I suppose I can search the Stratos, set the Torrential, and hope to gain a little bit of advantage. Save the Upstart Goblin until after I resolve the Stratos. I don't... Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do just the Torrential for now. Don't want him to feel too threatened. Although he should be able to figure out that's Torrential by the fact that I didn't summon the Stratos, but let's see how smart he is. Yep, we're gonna Torrential that Beauty Warrior Lady. See if he's got the Starlight Road. Nope. Ooh. Emergency call. How about it? Now I'm debating if I should be using Stratos to pop a back row or to further deck thin. Are I do want to actually start being able to draw spells and traps, so popping his back row is going to be super useful. You know what? Maybe I'll get real lucky and I'll draw a Gemini Spark. Let's upstart. I didn't get really lucky, but that wasn't necessarily a bad draw. He's playing some kind of fairy deck, huh? I feel like normal summon Neil Celius is the safer move. Let's see if he bottoms it then. Yeah, he's gonna. I mean, I still have another Neil Celius and my Stratos, so... Honestly, I should have just normal summoned Crusader and let him run into the bottomless, but that's fine. Oh, and he's gonna call the Haunted. I can't Royal Oppression yet because it's during the end phase of the turn it was set. So he's just gonna be able to do whatever he wants. DD Warrior Lady. Alright. Just gonna take the 15, I guess, right? Should save the Gemini Spark, huh? I've got a choice to make. I can try to swing over her with Crusader, or I could normal summon Neil Celius, set the Gemini Spark, and call it a day. See if he swings into me. And then normal summon the Stratos and pop the Call the Haunted if he goes to defense. So maybe I'll do that. We'll go to main phase 1. Plus, maybe I can bait out something like another bottomless or something. And then Gemini Spark, get rid of his DD Warrior Lady and get to draw a card. He says it's good. I'll set the Gemini Spark. And then we'll see what he does. If he attacks with DD Warrior Lady, I'll probably flip the Gemini Spark. He might just go to defense, though. He is attacking. Alright, you're gonna ruin my plan, so I guess I'll sack it off and attempt to pop your DD Warrior Lady. At least it'll give me a draw. Yep. And I draw a card. Ooh, and I got the Hero Blast. That would have been much better last turn, but, you know, whatever. We'll take what we can get. At this point, should I just search with Stratos? I'm not really... I don't want to search with Stratos for the last E hero and then get stuck drawing into, like, an E emergency call. So I think I'm going to save the Stratos and try to get off his pop effect with it. I mean, at this point, I may as well just play the Upstart Goblin. The only way that this is the wrong move is if I happen to draw the one of Neil Celius among these 27 cards, so I feel like it's just the right move all around. Normal summon a Crusader. Any response? Is it good? Gonna give me that thumbs up. Skyther 3. He says it's good. Alright, so we're gonna swing for 19. Put him back down to 81, or maybe bait out like a Deep Prison or something stupid. Maybe a Mirror Force. At this point, if I can trade 1-for-1s, that would really work out for me, because I am going to be able to generate more advantage than he will. With things like Hero Blast, Stratos, if I really do need to end up using the Search effect, or if I actually manage to pull off his pop effect. And then, of course, Royal Oppression being able to shut down a lot of his moves. Yeah, he's good. I'll wait till he attacks and then flip a Hero Blast. But he's saying a light and a dark. I am definitely going to have to Oppression that. Oh, it's 2 fairies, rather. Monsters you control gain 3 lose monster opponent controls lose 300 during their battle phase only. I am just gonna oppression it. May as well stop a lot of his future moves too. And we are going to flip up the Hero Blast. And pop the Shining Angel. He's thinking. Is he gonna Solemn Judgment it? If he Solemns me, I absolutely will Solemn him back. He's got a Book of Moon. Thinking. I don't really see him being able to summon anything that's going to be a huge threat to me. So you know what? That's fine. What else could he summon with it? And should I even attack over it? He might tribute something, summon something, in which case I could just Solemn Judgment it and really be in good shape. Let's just set the Starlight Road and see where he takes his turn. Maybe he'll do something foolish. What could he do? I mean, if he's gonna swing, I do have the Deepers. Maybe he's gonna Honest. Now I know he's got Honest. Maybe he's gonna Book a Moon again. There's a lot of thinking. Yeah, Book a Moon. Which means he has an Honest, a Shining Angel, and an Unknown. That Hero Blast is... I don't have anything engraved that I can use it with, unfortunately. Clear Effect to pop you back row. I want to make sure he knows I'm targeting that and not trying to search. Return from the different dimension. Yeah, that wouldn't have been worth it for him at all. I'm thinking, if I run over that, he'll search a light monster, I'll swing with Alias, he'll Honest it, and then I can set the Hero Blast because Alias will be engraved, so let's do that. I'll have this Stratos swing over the Shiny Angel. Oppression can't negate Angel. That's not what I was expecting. But alright. That's not how I thought that was going to go at all. I mean, he's... Unless he was going to swing into my Neosalius and Book of Moon it. And that he doesn't have the Honest. That's also possible. I really thought he had Honest in hand. Grab another Shining Angel, sure, so we're right back where we started. I mean, I have the Starlight Road and the Solemn Judgment, so I may as well set this just in case he gets rid of the Neosalius, so it'll just be live right away. Yeah, he doesn't have the Honest. If he's changed him to defense mode, his plan was to just swing over the Neosalius. That makes it interesting, because I can Gemini Spark, pop the face down, draw a card, and then use Hero Blast to pop a Shining Angel, get back my Neosalius, and normal summon it. So I'm thinking that's probably the best move here. So I'll activate the Gemini Spark. Tribute for cost. Pop that. Draw a card. And it was a DD Warrior Lady, so that worked out. Got a Starlight Road. So next I'm going to play a Hero Blast. Add this to hand and pop this. Royal Oppression negates me on Starlight Road though, doesn't it? So I'm just in trouble no matter what. If he heavy swords, I'll have to Solemn Judgment it. At any rate, I may as well get his life down. Mike loves me today. We can play again if you want. I mean, honestly, setting that Torrential Passing and having him normal summon out that DD Warrior Lady and losing his first two monsters immediately was probably what won me that game. Just getting that 2-for-1 trade-off and having him lose two summons, including a recruiter and a monster that's supposed to like handle problem monsters, was just really good. I mean, Royal Oppression's nice. I worry sometimes because like it would prevent me from being able to Starlight Road. But Starlight Road has won me so many games, there's no way I could justify taking it out now. There are just too many situations where it's good. Mirror Force, Torrential, Heavy Storm. You know, even like Icarus and get Icarus attack Icarus, things like that. It's been useful. I think that at 3 I seem to get it as much as I want it, but like I know there's going to be a time where I draw 3 in my opening hand and I just wind up hating it. But then again, even if I resolve it once that game, I'm still in really good shape. Just getting a free Stardust Dragon and stopping a blowout card is, I feel like, just too good. And it's super live, this format, so I think it's worth it. I'll keep it at 3. I haven't even drawn a trap hole yet, have I? Not since I put it in the deck a few games ago. I think I'm going to, I really like the way the main deck is. Not 100% sold on the trap holes right now just because I haven't been able to test them, but I'm going to call it for now. There's definitely going to be some more work done on both the side deck and the extra deck. I may or may not be able to fit some tuners into here. I do wish we had some tuner Gemini monster. I don't think there are any, right? Yeah, no. It doesn't let you search for both at the same time anyway, but even going over all the Gemini monsters, none of them are tuners. I mean, I could try to squeeze in like a tuner normal. Oh, what's the point in that anyway? You know, I'm not playing stuff that's normal monster exclusive. It's just the Gemini Spark for being able to have that be live, and then the Hero Blast for the Neos Alias. But there weren't any elemental hero tuners, were there? No, there weren't. Not that I need to synchro summon, plus I do main the 2 Royal Oppressions anyway. So, I think the Upstart Goblin was the right move for the current build, both in terms of if I don't draw a monster versus I can get at least a search or 2 off before playing it and increase my chances of getting more back row. But I'll be back later tonight to test some more, maybe 10 or 11 o'clock, and if anybody else is on, feel free to challenge me. I'll be sitting in the room. Thanks very much for joining me, and we'll catch you guys later.